Hello, you're watching She Said What, an online lesbian talk show, and we're only 3 episodes into the new season of The L Word, but there's plenty to dish about. So let's start with some new faces.
Like
Poppy. Yeah. So what's the consensus?
Dislike. Like, who is that character? Is she really Latina? Like,
Has
anybody ever met anyone like her before? Ever?
She's
Ever.
an Indian Dutch actress playing Latina, but that's a whole other story. The bigger
Almost
problem I
doesn't
have
matter.
with Poppy is that she's a cartoon. She's basically like a lesbian Latina Jessica Rabbit, who's not even that Latina, except she's coded really Latina.
She's made her job to have sex with as many women as she can throughout the day.
right, but the interesting thing is the women all seem to get along. You know, it's like watching
The
you
women
like
she slept with?
Yes, you know, it's like, oh, okay.
That's why they call her Poppy.
Well, number one, Poppy doesn't have breakfast. Would you be like, get out of my face? Like, are you kidding me?
I know. It'd be
Okay,
like, you're
just
a little
ask her if
greasy
you want
for
number
me.
two.
Get out
I
of
don't
my
date
face.
women who refer to themselves in the third person. Does anybody else feel like this is turned into like a lesbian version of Lost with all these like lesbian others coming out of it?
The lesbian other.
You know, like this season.
Lesbians are the other.
Well,
But
it is turning a little soap opera-ish, but I like the scene between with Sybil Shepherd and what's the character?
Bet.
Is it Bet? Right.
Yeah.
But you know, so for the people at home, you know, she's a closeted chancellor of Bet's university, and she comes out to Bet in a way that I think was pretty funny. I think she
It was
played that
funny
character
and
pretty
moving,
well.
and that's what I think made it real.
I think Alice is my new favorite character on The L Word.
She didn't used to be your
She
favorite?
she's just very funny, and I think they're showing more of her character. And after the whole Dana, how she handled the
Right.
death with Dana, got a little like emotional about her, a lot of respect. And she makes the sex scenes really funny, always. Like, there's something about her sense of humor.
She's just funny, period.
She's hysterical,
Yeah.
so I have it.
You know, every
bad
time we
for Addis.
do polls about Leisha Haley on the site, she wins everything on After Ellen when we're like, who's your favorite out actress? She's
the
just
most
through the charts
relatable.
because she's relatable and,
And
because
she's
she's
gay.
out.
Yeah.
She's out and she's funny.
Marley Matlin is going to be on the show.
Yes.
Take a look. That's going to be.
She already
Hearing
debuted,
impaired
actually,
Yes.
last
lesbian,
night.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like her character, but I also just like her, and I think it's great to see a deaf lesbian on TV. I think this is the first one, really.
We want more lesbian storylines, and even if they're not gay, it's almost like, okay, well, she's playing the character that's good enough.
Good
and,
enough,
You know,
right.
one step at a time.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think another good installation that everyone's kind of waiting for is Alicia Keys playing a psycho assassin in hot pants.
A
in the
lesbian
new-
assassin.
A
I know,
lesbian
yes.
assassin. That's most
I think a
important.
lot of
In
women wanna
Smokin'
see that.
Aces.
Mhm.
In
Yeah.
Smokin' Aces. I mean, it looks like an interesting flick overall, very creatively shot, and you know, I
It
love
looks
the
like a
shoot 'em up
train
flicks.
wreck to
I love
me,
the shoot 'em
but-
up flicks. You know.
Yeah, but have you seen the trailer? I mean, it's one of those films that's either going to succeed really well or just be a complete train wreck, like a Geely or
Right,
something
right.
like that.
Yeah.
Chealy.
You know,
Another
except
Ben
more of an
Affleck, right.
ensemble. Yeah, I mean, it does have Ben in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, well, there you go. All you really need to know is Alicia Keys playing a lesbian in hot pants holding a gun.
Holding a gun, exactly.
Really.
2 thumbs
Exactly.
up.
So go see Alicia Keys in Smokin' Aces, but in the meantime, our next guest is Smoking, an out African-American performer. You can catch her on the click list and see her new video, Make a Move. Hanifa Walida is with us today. Thank you so much for being on the show with us. I want to congratulate you, first of all, for being number 4 on Logo Online's click list, and second of all, this is what, the first video of its kind to feature an African-American lesbian lead. That's amazing.
The entire cast and crew actually were
African-American,
Yeah.
and get this type of mainstream play. So you did some really interesting creative things with this video, and we have a clip, so let's take a look at it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see. That's right. Like any MC. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see. That's right. Like any MC. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see. That's right. Like any MC. Morning, a new day is calling. The sun is creeping, the climb up on us. Look right at it and you see that why I can't afford for time to fly. I gotta work my soul. And I rock the mic cause I know I can. But some can't take the truth. So sometimes the truth gotta make a move.
I had to tell this brother. I don't know what you think you're looking at, but what you're looking for, it ain't here. That's right. I tell him it's all in the eyes. They'll tell you what you need to know and where you can go.
Damn.
him, didn't she?
Like NMC. This my beat, that's right. And this my heat. And by all means, it don't burn me, but I keep it steady. Right. Now what I said, I know what I laid to make this bed. That's right.
So what were some of the challenges with making this video? Did you have?
Actually, there weren't any challenges. The video was blessed from day one. You know, I was able to pull in resources because I didn't burn any bridges, like I said, and I knew a lot of beautiful women inside and out that came down and spent those 2 days in the brownstone, long hours. Everyone came together to make this video happen.
I liked it because it felt like it was really telling a story. And also, I have to say, I don't know how many of you watched it and immediately thought, where are those parties and how can I go to one? Even though I'd probably stand out a little
Well, they
bit.
kind of have one too.
Yeah.
You had one New
You
Year's
probably
Eve,
get that
didn't
all
you?
the
Yeah.
time now. Doesn't everybody want to come to your parties? Because
Yeah,
this is what
but
it's
you
going to be
know,
like?
I don't broadcast it too much. I wanted the people to feel like when they watched this video that they were a fly on the wall of a woman's house party, because it's a long legacy of house party, especially in Brooklyn with women. So I wanted to have everyone have a peek into that world and show a more authentic look at who we are, and also show some dynamics of who we are as people, you know, and not just exoticize or what have you. The video provided the next step actually in my career. Is we're presently shooting a documentary called You People, which is the making of the video. And it's not like You People. You know, and it's not like the kind of classic MTV, the making of. What I did when we were shooting the videos, for some reason I had the forethought to have two friends of mine be roaming cameras through the 2-day shoot. And what we caught on camera, I've never seen on TV before, because there was a candidness between the women. And mind you, there were straight women there too. So that dynamic was, we were bouncing off each other, you know.
But is anybody really straight?
Yes.
Speaking of race and gender and everything, do you think it's harder for an African-American woman to come out in general?
I think it's just as hard as anyone. I think it depends on who your parents are, who the people, you know,
Your
that
community
you were
embraces
blessed
you.
or not blessed to be surrounded around, who your community is. When I came out to my father, mind you, this is an Orthodox Muslim, okay? I had, you know, for all intents and purposes, he represented God to me growing up, and so coming out to him was a big deal, but I realized that what I needed is not so much to worry about what he thought, is how I saw myself and how I was going to represent myself to him. Because when it comes down to it, you know, at the end of the day, and I walk away from that meeting with my father, how am I walking? How tall am I walking? You know, when he hears a gay out my mouth for the first time, what does he see? Does he see someone quivering? Does he see how does he see my posture? Are my eyes glowing? Am I deadpan serious? Am I giving him the energy that he needs? Exactly, exactly.
So Hanifa, what's next for you now?
Finishing the documentary, You People, and of course the album Once Upon It Is dropping in February. You can download it on my site, suckerforlife.com. That's sucker with an A. Okay, everything else spelled the same, and in iTunes we'll have the album in March.
So you heard it here first. If you want more of Hanifa Walida, check out suckerforlife.com. That's sucker with an A. And that's all we have for She Said What?